Could you give some tips on how to balance insulin injections with food? So the blood sugar or the glucose in blood is contributed from two sources. One is an internal source, which is the liver glycogen, which is a carbohydrate that the liver stores, and the second source, which is called an external source, which is from the food we eat. Food is made up of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, and it's a carbohydrates that is broken down into glucose and absorbed into the bloodstream. So one needs to match the insulin that is given before food with the carbohydrates, and it's important that families learn about carbohydrate counting. While examining the pre-meal and 2-hour post-meal blood glucose levels, it is possible to define how much of insulin is needed by the child for an X amount of carbohydrates. We call this as an insulin carbohydrate ratio. So once we are able to figure out the insulin carbohydrate ratio for the child gets a flexibility. So present day diabetes management does not involve too much of food restrictions, though the focus on healthy food is always there, especially for a child who is growing. What we focus on is carbohydrate counting and matching the insulin to the carbohydrates. People are under misconception that fruits like banana should be avoided and only Marie biscuit should be eaten, which is very commonly heard. But then, things like biscuits, any biscuits for that matter, would not be a very healthy food to eat if one realizes things like Marie biscuits are made out of maida, which is not a very, and sugar, and any day fruits like bananas would be a healthier choice. So we teach carbohydrate counting to our families so that it offers flexibility to the child.